Hello, this is Anne. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is your weekly intuitive art and messages video for the week of April 26, 2020. And I'm so excited to be here. I'm so excited to connect with you with this video. This is a general reading of the collective energy of the week ahead and messages that I'm relaying to you from higher consciousness as I tune in, and I use the intuitive art piece that I create each week, as well as meditation, as a way to understand the energy and what might be some helpful suggestions from higher consciousness for the coming week. So I'm so glad to share this with you, and thank you so much for the likes and shares. I appreciate it so much. So let's get started. We are still in the quarantine and the storm rages on with COVID-19. So as you can see, a goose came out this week, and the goose is in the process of flying out of the water. The intuitive feeling I get for this week are that the universal forces favor action, that forces are aligned with taking action and getting things off the ground or off the water, if you will. And you might find that, a lot of us might find that things pick up this week. It's easier to get things done, and it's a good time to put energy forth to make progress in whatever it is that you're wanting, because this week there's more universal momentum towards making progress with something, things taking off, being able to put an idea into action, being able to have a breakthrough with some sort of idea, or you were waiting on some step to happen with some project. Collectively, there's more movement, and the moon is waxing. We are in the sign of Taurus. The moon waxing is a great time to expand and to make outward progress. The sun sign is in Taurus. We're about to have May Day, and the Taurus time of year is a time of the material world. So it might be highlighting the material world for you. It's also a time of highlighting your values and what do you value in this world, finances as well. So that's the energy that I'm tuning into. Even though people are still tired, people might still be feeling stuck in the collective. If you are putting energy forth to make changes, this is a good time to do so. So the guidance that is coming through is ready, set, go. And even a small amount of effort you make this week will very likely pay off. There's also an emphasis on communication. Goose, spirit animal, spirit totem, is helpful in many ways, and goose is very strong in communication. They communicate to themselves, with each other quite a bit, and with the honking. And so there's definitely a highlight of communication this week. It's a good week to work on your communication skills, to reach out and speak your truth in a compassionate way, to find a way to connect with people. There's a lot more things happening online, so it kind of makes sense with all of our virtual personal and professional endeavors that a communication totem came out. And Goose is also about teamwork and friendship, and these totems keep coming out in the past few weeks. I feel like this is a really important time intuitively to rely on our flock of people, of friends. Who's your gaggle of geese? Who's your flock of birds that you're relying on now? And how can you find creative ways of communicating and connecting even during this quarantine? The Archangel that I felt came out this week is Jeremiel. I may be mispronouncing this name, but I felt Jeremiel, I'm going to go with Jeremiel. Um, he came out, and he's an angel that has to do with life review. He is an angel who helps those who have crossed over to review their lives. And there's a lot of people in a very reflective, in between state right now with all that's happened in the world. Maybe there's been a loss or a change, and this is a great time to review, to take stock, to look at what your options are. And Jeremiel can help you with that, and he can help you review your life, come to understand what changes would be helpful for you to make moving forward. You might need to move forward in a very different way. So he's one higher consciousness being, Archangel, you can call upon. But there's a lot of changes happening on the planet, and what changes are happening in your life? This might be a good week to review what has happened and come up with some ideas, pray, meditate, tune in for help and guidance and inspired ideas about what choices and options you have available to move forward as joyfully as possible. I so appreciate you tuning in for this weekly intuitive art and messages video, and thanks again for the likes and shares so much. I am wishing you a blessed, joyful week. I use this as a prayer focus. I call it a prayer portal, and you're welcome to use it that way as well. So I will be praying with you in the portal. Have a beautiful week, and I will see you next video. Namaste.